will be about the Oxford Comma Survey. Why is this important? The Oxford Comma was an important player for English literature up until recent years when they decided its use was no longer necessary. I believe these statistics are necessary because it shows the difference in income along with popularity of the Oxford Comma among the surveyed group of people. Why did Oxford coin and establish this comma? In 1905, a printer named Horace Hart updated his style guide for Oxford University Press, requiring his employees to use a comma before the last item in a series. The prestige of the press and the public availability of the guide made it very influential. The respondents of the survey that was conducted to determine if people considered the Oxford comma important was split into people with a graduate degree and people with a bachelor's degree. Is the mean income of people with a bachelor's degree significantly less than people with a graduate degree? And we're going to use a 5% level of significance. Our first sample is the bachelor's degree, and our mean is approximately $82,683. Our standard deviation is approximately $61,300, and we collected a sample size of 344 people. Our second sample is of the graduate degree, and our mean is approximately $97,288, and our standard deviation is approximately $68,614, and that sample size is 275 people. So our null hypothesis is mu1 is equal to mu2, and mu1 is less than mu2. And to test this hypothesis, we're going to use a t-test. So to test gather our test values, we're going to plug in our values into the t-test, which is x bar 1 minus x2 over the square root of s1 squared over n1 plus s2 squared over n2. And after we plug in those values, our t-value we get is negative 2.757876,502. And for the degree of freedom, we're going to use 274 because that is our lowest sample size, minus 1. And to get our p-value, we're going to do t-CDF and then plug in the values negative E99, and then our t-value, and our degree of freedom. And to get our p-value, we get 0.0031045,656. And because our p-value is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis. There is enough evidence to conclude that the people with a bachelor's degree make less than people with a graduate degree. And here's our chart of the statistics from our survey. Thank you.